Hey guys, my name is Spencer Coffman. Thank you for watching the Deception Tips videos. They're all about teaching you how to detect deception and read people so that you will be able to tell if someone is lying to you. Today we are going to talk about a sign of deception that is on one of the most expressive areas of the body. We talked about this a while ago in number 22 with crossing the legs in an X fashion. So now if you remember that, then now you know that we're going to talk about the legs. So I kind of gave it away there, but this is another sign on the legs, and it is something that you can see. It is a behavior that people do all the time. Most of the time they may do it without thinking, but the reason they do it is the same for everybody. It is to relieve some tension or stress or provide some sort of physical gratification by doing that. They're relieving some tension, anxiety, stress, etc., and also satisfying themselves by doing that. By getting rid of that stress, they automatically feel better. By easing that anxiety and that tension, they're feeling better. So it's a dual purpose sign of deception here, and it happens in a lot of areas. And the reason why it could be paired with deception is because when people are lying, they're under a lot of tension and under a lot of anxiety and under a lot of stress. So if you see this behavior, it doesn't mean they're lying. They could be under tension, anxiety, and stress for another reason. Look around a college classroom on final exam day or on mid-semester tests or quarterly tests or whatever. You may see this all over the place. Now, it doesn't mean they're all cheating on their tests. They just have a lot of test anxiety. So here it is. This is deception tip number 30. Liars may rapidly bounce both of their legs in a non-rhythmic fashion to release the stress or tension involved in telling a lie. So this could happen with people who are lying and with people who are not lying. But it is up to you to determine the situation involved and why that person would be getting rid of that stress or tension, because that is the same across everybody. They have stress, tension, anxiety, some form of, let's just say, negative emotion or feeling, and they are trying to get it out. And by bouncing their legs or leg, it could be a potential, they are releasing that tension, stress, anxiety, etc. And so why are they doing that? That's up to you. Are they telling a lie, or is it something else? Now, this can happen in two ways. People, sometimes you see them bounce one leg up and down like crazy. And it's typically, so they're bouncing their leg, it's when they have their heel off the ground and their foot is resting on the balls of their feet, and they're sort of like their heel isn't really touching the ground every time, but it's kind of like they're tapping their foot up and down, and it's crazy. It's really fast, and it's going up and down like that. Now, when they're doing it with one leg, this could be a potential sign. However, when they have both legs going non-rhythmically, like not at the same time, it's like every other, it's like a double bass, super fast heartbeat, then now it could be a pretty sure sign that something is going on. They are under a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of stress. So why is that? Are they taking a final exam, or is there something else going on? Are they trying to hide something? Are they telling a lie? Are they preparing for a lie? What's happening? That is up to you to figure out. Fortunately, there will be more than one sign, so you can look for other signs of deception, because keep in mind they're seated. So this could happen. They could be bouncing their legs, and then they could realize, like, wait a minute, this isn't looking normal, and then they may cross their legs and tuck them under their chair. So that could be a precursor to what we talked about with crossing the legs, because they would cross their legs. And why would they cross their legs? Well, in this instance, it's to keep them from bouncing. By locking them together, locking their ankles in that X, now they're tight. Their legs are not going to be bouncing because they're locked. So that could be, the bouncing legs could be a precursor to this. So if you see them bouncing their legs, then you see them lock their ankles, now you have a couple different signs, actually a few, because if they were bouncing them, then they cross them, then lock them, and then they put them under the chair. Now you've got a whole cluster of behaviors. Now you can watch for other signs, because that was only the legs. Watch for the face, the body, everywhere else. There will always be more signs. So look for that pattern and that cluster of behaviors to determine whether or not the situation is deceptive or whether it is regular and innocent. If this is your first time watching these videos, I would love to have you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Feel free to leave any comments or questions there as well. Also, if you'd like some more information, we've got books, podcasts, and blog posts all available on spencercoffman.com that are dedicated to teaching you exactly what everybody is really saying. Until next time.